Chimera has come to a stop, and wow, that is really zoomed in. Okay, give me a minute. Ah, there we go. Wow. That's what happens when all your stuff just goes kakoomsh. Okay, so you've exited the Chimera, and lo and behold, before you is a still smoldering crater.
Are they in the crater that we can recognize?
Yeah, there's some Chimera bits in there.
Okay.
The crater's about 15 feet deep or so.
That's a big ass crater.
There really is
You're
a big
muted,
crater.
Ginger.
Okay.
I think he might be. Is he talking to
He's
his
talking to
stream?
a
I don't know.
stream. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, forgot push to talk. That roll was for me just running basically directly into the side of the pit, going sliding down, looking to see whatever I can find.
Oh, well, congratulations. Roll, yeah, okay. At the bottom of the pit, you find...
Hey, look, a mysterious box. It has survived.
It's a box with a big Inquisition eye sealing it shut.
Oh, and as I go over the edge, you hear...
You know what my name for this box is?
Death.
The plot box of death.
Can we just call it a coffin?
Yeah, okay.
So I grab the box and just start shuffling up the side. Sergeant, look what I found!
Next time, wait for my orders.
Give me
Son.
a toughness check, Ginger.
I could have sworn I heard you say something. It could have been the other voices, though.
Oh, no, nothing.
Apparently I can't even lift it.
He's looking down.
I don't think that's not toughness.
Don't even know where we are right now.
You take 1 point of burning damage as the box is hot enough that it burns your hands.
Yes.
Well, while we're all standing here, I just want to take a look around, make sure.
Yeah,
There's nobody in the trees.
To do that, but apparently nobody's going to bother to wait.
Roger, do you think the gun's working right? Like, I'm not really sure that we loaded the power cell correctly.
How is it that...
Submit yourself to authority.
How did I beat...
Because you appear to have rolled awareness, and Stilts appears to have rolled perception.
Sorry.
I rolled awareness. I'm just not aware. I am unaware right now.
Eric doesn't
Did I
see
roll the wrong
anything.
thing? I can roll.
No, you both.
No,
you
you
both
rolled the
made your
base.
checks.
Yeah, you rolled the base skill that awareness is based off of.
Oh.
But you probably have
Yeah,
awareness.
I do. I still made it, so whatever.
Yeah,
I just
you
make it
still
by
both
more.
You both notice that there are. I'm not putting them on the map, but you both notice that there are some fairly large, even by Dan standards, dead cats.
Oh, a kitty!
Sergeant, we appear to have some dead felines.
There's
This
a
area?
couple. There's like one here, and there's one over here.
Can I go over and...
Felines?
There's one
Felines?
down here.
All
Over the
right. Well,
microbead.
this
Over the microbead.
clearly was not done by cat.
Big
so
felines?
see if you can find any other evidence of Beta Squad.
So I drop the chest right here at his feet.
Would we know this is Beta Squad, though? We
And
just know it's a big
then
crater with a
run over
chest.
to one of the cats and
No,
try
but they
nudging
were
it to wake it up,
seen
thinking
last
it's just
seen in
sleeping.
this general direction.
Actually, Otis at this point pipes in over your microbeads. He's like, actually, this is their last known Vox location. It was sent to me just before I got back to base.
There's
right.
been...
See if there are any survivors.
All right,
And
I'm going to
check for
leave the
any
las
leftover
cannon.
equipment that might have survived.
I'm
Hey,
going to leave
walk
the
over
las
here.
cannon set up, and I'm going to go over to this this body over here, and I'm going to try and skin it.
I'm just over here petting the cat.
What would I roll for that?
Kitty, kitty.
That would be a survival. Is that a skill?
Okay.
A skill, right?
Yeah,
Wait.
survival.
Yeah, I'm not crazy in my head. I may play too many game systems. I may misremember skills occasionally.
And
Can I skin a cat?
since I have 2, how often do fate points regen?
Every session you get your fate points recap.
I'm gonna spend a fate point to give myself a +10. Do I get any other bonuses?
No.
To skin a cat?
Why are you? He really wants that pelt.
I thought you were
Damn it!
squeamish.
Wow, that was
Can
that
I?
was impressive.
So Sergeant, we got a
I just
big hole.
butchered the
That's
thing.
an epic
You-
fail right
you-
there.
Blood everywhere.
Actually, worse yet, give me agility or dodge, whichever you may have.
You just tried to skin yourself.
And you're at -20, by the way.
Oh, dang.
It's not quite dead. It takes a swipe at you.
You realize there's no way I'm getting out of this.
Nope.
Okay. You are now currently you hit both the bladder and the musk gland.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Nice.
You have you. I won't even go near you. That's how bad you smell.
I've been
You are
marked.
now very odiferous.
Hey Eric, I told you if you kept complaining about the blood, there'd be more blood.
Is there another body somewhere?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
There's one over here
gonna,
where I'm standing.
I'm doing it. I'm not gonna spend the fate point, but we're gonna try
I'm-
to skin him.
I'm petting the dead cat, so you have to like get it away from me.
I'll ignore that one and go to where's the other one?
Roy,
I'm
Yeah.
trying to wake up the
keep
other
an
kitty.
eye out for any other cats that might try to,
So
attack.
Copy that.
Eric.
So
where's
are
the-
you in? Are you
where's
in a?
where's
Yeah,
the other
because there's one. There's one up here that the Ministoran priest is trying to wake up. It's not working. Dan is petting one right here. You were trying to skin one
My
right there,
kitty.
and there's another dead one down over here.
Down over where? I can't see that one.
Down behind the
Oh, yeah,
chimera.
down there. Okay, yeah. Going
The
off
one
by
that,
myself into the jungle seems like a fabulously terrible idea. So I'm gonna go over by the priest.
You're gonna skin
Don't
the
you
one
touch
by
my kitty.
the priest.
Roger, I need some help with this. Come here.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
smack his hand away.
I'm gonna.
And what are you doing?
I'm
over
just
there,
keeping
Roy?
a lookout for any other cats or orcs
Now that
or insects
Eric has
or
been inundated with
storm.
their smell.
troopers, commissars, ghosts, skeletons, dinosaurs, or land sharks.
Eric made his roll.
I did.
You do notice over. Wow, that's a giant head. That's what happens when you use jungle tiles, I guess.
Yeah, they're big heads.
I just noticed zoomed in close enough that is not a rock. That is actually like an Easter Island head.
Oh yeah.
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 that's-
There's a couple of them. There's 2 of them there.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
I was
serious. Anyways,
I was successful.
Yes, you were. You have managed to whether it's that this one had a empty bladder or
Practice.
you
Practice
actually
helps.
knew what you were doing on this one. You remembered how to skin it correctly, and it takes you about a half hour, but you'll get the pelt.
I'm putting in my inventory right now.
We wasted a half hour for a pelt. All right.
Shut up.
Did we find anything else while we were
What-
searching? Like
what
I
was it
told
called?
you fools to do.
Roy, if you
Terror cat?
you notice something over here. Yeah, terror cat.
Terror cat.
You
Okay.
notice
Something
over here.
shiny,
I'm gonna keep like the top,
looking,
like the head,
flesh-like.
and like the.
it's
the
something.
top
You'll have to
fangs.
get closer to it to.
Okay, I'm gonna send Colin over to check it out.
Can I?
I'm
roll an
I'm
intimidate
basically I
check?
want to do Overwatch, if that's something. Will I send my comrade Frost?
Yeah, that's fine.
I
You
assume
just-
this is an awareness to look for equipment. Hawk.
What did you?
No,
what did you
he's-
click on?
Why did you do damage?
Because I'm properly laying the corpse that you so generously skinned to rest by incinerating it.
Oh, okay. Then.
Oh, okay.
Why? Every time I'm about to do something.
Thankfully, I'm done cleaning it off. Like I'm on my way back to the Chimera with the
We're-
belt at this point.
We're not even gonna make it to the refinery at this point. I just
Ginger, give
Out
me
of
a
character, this is not gonna happen.
give me a percentile check.
Look, well, we've already made it as far as we did last time, so. It's progress.
Just a one D100.
oh my god. Ugh,
Oh,
Oh man.
oh boy.
I want to roll an intimidate check to see if I can get the cat to wake up. Oh, the fire.
That is a lot of fire.
This area of the jungle is now on fire.
Congratulations.
I'm so glad I moved.
But it moved the
Stop wasting your ammo.
Your corporal gives you the your comrade Roy gives you the he goes it's all clear over here, sir. But you and the sergeant may want to come look at this. It does appear to be something of beta.
Alright.
Oh,
So I'm
please let it
assuming
be my
that-
power
Alright.
fist.
Let it be the skull.
All right, Roger.
The
Let's
skull
Watch
let's
it
load,
like a box or something.
let's load it up,
Dog
Roger.
tags.
It is actually when you get over there, it is.
I wish the
Let it be
scroll
my
bar
power
zoomed in and
fist,
out.
please.
I'm kind of hoping it was the sniper rifle because it was the best quality sniper rifle, and it did some damage.
You know what? Overall, we had some really good gear just in general. So
It's Alpha. Alpha has survived.
Yeah.
Your servitor.
Could be the refractor shield.
Yeah, it could be
refractor
your
shield's
shield.
just laying there.
No, it's I can't find a good image of it. It's basically the upper part of the torso of the tech priest. Because it's, all made of metal.
Well, I think we know what happened to Beta Squad.
And the dozer blade took, enough of the brunt of the explosion to sear the flesh away, but leave the
That means
All
there's
All right,
something-
guys. Our
Can I-
mission
can
at
I
this point right
search-
now is to find any survivors.
And can I search the corpse for any kind of proof of identification?
Sure.
What would that be?
He's secretly looking
That would
for the
be an
refractor
awareness.
shield.
That would be an awareness check.
I'm not. Oh.
And if you have knowledge adeptus mechanicus, you can roll that.
It's half of a tech priest, right?
Yeah.
Can
He still
our
may be
Can you reactivate half of tech priest?
can our healer heal my current wound?
Is the
While
top
we're
half is
waiting.
metal? I mean, reactivated.
He wasn't that
bandage
far
is it.
along to be
That's
mostly
about it.
mostly machine yet. He was still. It was like 70-30, 70 man, 30 machine so far.
Oh.
There might be some stored like information in like some sort of neural.
Well,
cortex
I
thing.
mean maybe a data slate,
Yeah.
something from the
basically,
pick.
basically, you realize that there's some ports going into the back of the skull, which appears to be fairly well intact, and
Those big
holes.
ports.
And you actually notice that on the spinal column there actually appears to be a release button.
Okay. So I relay this information to the sergeant, ask him what he would like to do.
Well,
Well,
let's release the obviously the data out of there and bring it back for analyzation because I don't think anybody here has the ability to port in and find out what's in it.
Copy
Otis
that.
is like I ain't jacking into that.
That was a roll just to see if anything's sneaking up.
Okay.
All right. So I attempt to press the release button.
Okay, you press the release button, and the couple of cables that are still connected to the back of the skull disconnect, and then the skull drops off the spine.
Okay.
Yes, we're taking the skull back.
Brutal. All right.
I pick
Over-
up the
over
skull
the-
and hand it to Colin.
Can I make a bowl out
Over
of it?
the microbead you just hear, we can wrap it in this awesome cloak I just made you guys.
I hand the skull to my comrade.
I want to make a
Okay.
bowl out of it.
He kind of looks at it, gets a little creeped out, pulls out a piece of cloth, wraps it, puts it in his pouch. It's like,
That's
All right,
right. Our,
continue to search and see if there are any survivors. Or
our
any leftover
comrades aren't
equipment.
demented, only we are. Our comrades are sane for a while.
Colin's
there
my
does-
boy.
There doesn't appear to be anything else of note.
Okay.
Is there any
Oh.
like cleaning solution of any kind in the back of the Chimera?
What?
There's no bleach. Calm down.
No,
Any
there's
kind.
no.
You want me
That's
to
so
piss on the
sad.
Chimera? Is that what you want me to do?
Well, I might want you to pee on me at this point. It can't smell worse.
All right, we're done here, gentlemen. Get back in the Chimera. We have a mission to complete.
No.
All right, Raj, let's back it up.
I'm not getting back in that thing. No. Nope.
No, you're not listening to me, are you?
Nope.
I
All right,
think
so
Dan-
ready to move.
I think Dan may still be petting a dead cat.
I am.
Just after I climbed on top of the Chimera, I'm actually sitting like across the barrel, like I'm riding a horse.
God damn it.
I'm inside, so we're ready to go.
Pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. Wake up, kitty cat. Wake up.
Can I roll again?
You can shortly.
Something's gonna happen.
You might need to like try to persuade him differently, or
How would I persuade him differently?
It's like any other animal. You train it with food.
You know, if you want, you can bring the cat with us, but you have to get in the back.
okay, you can make another command roll at +10 this time
We're gonna have
instead of -10.
a dead cat and
So
a
we
belt in
got
the back of this.
Eric covered in piss
Nope.
and tiger musk.
Pretty kitty, stay where it's at. Don't want to move it. It is sleeping. You're so very welcome, by the way.
This is hilarious.
Come on, Dan. We gotta go. We gotta hit
Oh.
greenskins, Dan. Come on,
Oh! I want
Uh,
pretty kitty.
Dan. But the greenskins are the ones that did this to the pretty kitty. You wanna hurt the greenskins, right, Dan?
He ripped greenskins in half.
Exactly,
Dan,
Dan. So
Dan.
now you get another check +20, Wolf.
Okay.
It'll still fail.
Well, yeah, probably.
Don't want to leave cat, but want to kill
Now it's
greenskins.
about time.
In we go.
Sir, do I have to get in, or can I just stay up here? It's gonna be so much more fun up here.
Get in the Chimera.
But I still
Aww.
take the pretty cat.
So I climb into the back.
I was just assuming that Dan picked the cat up and left.
Yeah,
was
I
Oh, I
assuming the
did.
same
It's on
thing,
my
yeah.
shoulder, but I'm just making sure.
Okay, I get
But-
to take Kitty with.
I'm just petting the cat.
I
on my
don't just
shoulder.
like climb down and jump in the back. I like grab the edge and like flip over and slide in.
You do notice that your medic may have installed a pair of filter plugs.
I almost kind of wish I could run back to the tech priest and rip off the fumer. Put it in
The
here.
humor.
Okay, Otis, to the refinery.
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
Cat,
Now I really need bleach, Otis.
pretty cat.
All right. So,
To be fair,
how
I
are you?
was
how
hoping
are
I'd
you
make the
going
roll the
to?
first time.
How are you going to approach the refinery? Is the question.
Do we have a map of the refinery?
You have a rough outline of what it looks like.
I'm sorry to do this, but I must step away.
Hi,
Oh,
priest.
The priest is taking.
You can just go ahead and
Oh,
play
hello.
as I'm here. Just and if anything involves me, Hawk can just roll it for now.
Yeah, not a problem.
So the refinery's back there, living quarters, storage tanks, wells, and it's surrounded by a wall.
You one road. I can't actually suggest anything because I'm too stupid. I don't. It's just drawings on a piece of paper for me. So,
Okay.
but
It looks like an
quarters.
orc map too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, ignore the orky parts on it.
So you got refinery, living quarters, storage tank.
Sir, question.
Yes.
Are we supposed to take this intact?
There's
Yes,
supposed to
sir. That's our
scout it.
orders.
That's gonna be rough.
Yep.
I.
Sp-
Brr.
Our primary mission is
Just-
to find out what happened.
Okay. Well,
And
if
then-
we
yeah.
if we have to assault this, just be aware that if I miss with the last cannon, the entire place will probably explode.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sending you in first.
and if I miss with my autocannon, the place will explode. If I miss with my other
Yeah. Now,
cannon,
out of character question, GM. Like what the Ripper's pen? What's your pen on your gun? Spin?
0 for the Ripper.
Okay, so that won't penetrate anything, so that would be fine. But the bolter's pin 5, would that go like into the tanks and stuff? Is that enough to go into the tanks?
Time will tell.
Yeah, I'm not answering that.
That's gonna be rough.
Especially if the autocannon has a pin of 6.
If you get
Jeez.
there, somebody could do a tech use,
Okay.
or a,
Which none of us have.
or a,
we're so
like an
screwed.
engineering check of some kind to determine roughly how thick things are.
Well, I
Say
know
we
the
get
last
there
cannon,
first,
kills
and-
tanks, but
then we wait to see how the sergeant
Yeah,
decides.
let's roll up to the.
does this map come with some topography, like of the surrounding area, or no? I mean, obviously this map doesn't, but like the one that we actually have in game.
You don't actually have a map. This is like, consider this the like blueprints of what it looked like before.
Oh, like
This
when it was
is
built.
what it's. Can I also make a note that there appears to be cannons on each corner?
There's
Anybody else
cannons on
notice?
more than each corner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're all over the place.
All right.
Sergeant, I would recommend that we roll off to a safe distance away and you let me approach to scout the area.
That is exactly what I was thinking, son.
If there's a hill or
But you might
someplace we
need
can get-
backup.
if there's somewhere we can get a vantage point,
Oh, go!
like
I have Colin. I don't need any of these fools.
Well, I'm ordering you to take one with you. You get to pick.
you pick. Good call.
Ooh, me.
Alright, Eric. I guess you're with me.
Aww.
All right.
do
Roy,
you want me
you're
to
in
bring-
charge on this scouting mission.
I'm gonna make Roger.
Your objective here is to find out what has gone on. Do not engage the enemy, and then report back. You have 2 hours.
Do you want us to
Copy
bring
that.
the heavy, sir, or no?
No,
What was that? I'm sorry.
we won't need it. We're not engaging.
heavy.
We're just scouting.
Go light. Got it. Last carbine it is.
All right. So
Somebody
I
be
need
prepared to
you-
bring my baby.
I
Dan,
need you
Amadeus, and I will stay
to-
by the Chimera, and we will keep an eye out for pretty much
Okay.
anything.
What am I doing now?
But we will stay off. If there's a road, we're going to stay off the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some things, and by things I'm going to make this screen black.
Ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Dan like
And
ice
then-
So
cream.
good right now.
I need you to make me
Stealth checks.
Oh god, don't make me do a stealth check. That's not gonna end well.
Well, you're not with us, so it doesn't matter.
I need you to make me 5.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I will need
Myself
you to
and
make me-
Mr. Spoon's character are staying behind with the Chimera.
Those of you who are going, I need you to make me 5. And so you'll each have. So basically, you make one, you each make one, and then you each make another, and
For sure.
but it will be a
So-
total of 5. Stealth checks at +10.
Plus
Which is
our
really-
additional
So plus 40.
stealth
Yeah,
bonuses.
that's not including any additional bonuses you guys already get. That's just
Based off of the equipment that you have.
Wow.
So you should have +50.
I can't roll today.
Roy.
okay. Well, you didn't need to make a second one because you didn't even get past the wall.
That's what I'm saying. I can't roll today. Look, I've rolled 4 times. 3 of those 4 times have been over 90.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
You have gotten Roy killed. Congratulations.
While they're out doing that, I'm
I just got
drawing
So-
like stick figure finger paintings out of whatever non-dried blood is left on the inside of the Chimera.
To be fair, Stilt's
I'm petting
also
the
with a
cat.
90.
Yeah.
He also, his
Like-
target was also 100.
Yeah.
We had a bonus of 50. Like, that's just...
Yeah.
Don't even get me started right now.
It's okay. We don't. Eric, just calm yourself. We'll be fine. I'm here.
I also like how his second roll was 11 out of 100.
Well, that was Stilt's. That wasn't...
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I gotta be right back.
As well as once you're gonna have to give me a second because kind of hard to plan and plot when you don't actually know exactly what your players are gonna do.
On the other wall of the Chimera, I'm drawing as close to as possible a visage of our God Emperor in blood and any other fluids that I can find.
Oh,
And we're talking,
Okay.
it's like top to bottom side, just huge, like mural almost on the side of
okay.
it.
Give me another willpower check.
Oh no. Both of them need a willpower check, I take it?
No, this is all for Ginger's character, I'm pretty sure.
Yes!
What the hell is happening now? What did
I'm
you...
going insane. That's what's happening.
You're gonna
Already
end up having to
insane.
kill the priest at some point, is what's going on.
You're not the one in the freaking truck with it.
Yeah, he is actually.
Oh,
I
well.
am actually.
It's okay. Our driver is singing to himself in the front, so I think we're all going a little crazy.
Suddenly, over the microbead, you just hear the orc alarm Wah! Going off.
So you take a point of corruption.
What is that, 3 now?
Sir, we may have tripped an alarm.
Yeah, that's at 3.
We don't include me in this we.
And 4 points of insanity.
Nice!
When does he start getting
10.
detriments because of that?
After
Not
10,
for a
after
while.
9 points.
After 10?
Yeah, it takes a while to get those.
So with him in about 5 minutes at this rate.
Yeah, by the
Before
time we
this-
start our next session, no big deal.
That's a whole different book, though.
Boom. All right. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. So basically what has happened is that as you are proceeding out of the dense foliage and into the area surrounding the refinery, which has been cleared, I don't know. Eric trips over a rock or something.
He tripped over himself.
He ass over tea kettles, and an orc stationed in one of the sentry towers sees him and shouts, and then comes rushing out towards you, not using the actual heavy stubber that he's got pushed to the side.
So shouts and charge.
Yeah, and you hear the shouts being echoed from further in.
Well, theoretically, if we kill this guy fast enough, we can re-stealth.
They've already started shouting.
Okay.
So
Everybody heard
what's going to happen is we're going to
Orcs shout all the time.
bring you guys over here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That
And I'm
transition.
Did you guys all get you guys
What's
are
the
all
range
under
on
the
microbeat?
Chimera, right?
I'm still in the
1
Chimera
kilometer.
with the crazy priest.
I mean, you guys. What I mean is, you guys are all under the Chimera, right? On the
Yeah.
other page.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes things so much easier for me.
We tried
That
it
or I'm
twice.
right near it.
Remember, you actually
No,
got me
I
back
don't
in the
see.
Chimera?
I don't see any of you, so I'm
Oh, then we're
assuming you're
under, yeah.
it.
Yeah, they got me back in the Chimera, so it's okay.
And,
Me and my
I
cat.
don't. Like I said, I didn't know which direction you guys were going to work with this, so I have a thrown together map, which we will work with. Now I have to separate you all because you're all piled in there.
Would have been able to storm this better with the other squad.
Good thing you're all.
Or if I was
color-coded.
let to go by
If we had-
myself.
If we had the heavy
I
weapon,
put a smiley face on the door to the cab.
we'd be fine right now.
I'm just petting a cat.
didn't need backup.
Umi's in the trees? Yeah, pretty much, Hikar.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the homies are in the trees.
Get to Umis. Get to Weekends. Okay,
Oh, Weekend.
so what we're going to do is this. You get to come on over here, you get to come on over here, you get to show up, and you get to show up.
I don't like the people being dragged around and I can't see. it.
Yeah, well, you're about to see more stuff.
Oh no.
This is like XCOM. You have an 82% chance to hit, and you
And then you
frickin-
miss.
You get the 18% that's a failure. Just
Look, I'm not the one who tripped over his own feet.
so incredibly irritating right now.
I'm just.
There, those of you who aren't on the map, you are in the Chimera. I just don't feel like having you in a darkened area where I can't see you, so.
Okay. How about Ginger's just going insane in the Chimera and.
I blame Roy for making us
Oh,
take
I'm just
the
sitting there
path.
mumbling to myself.
I blame the
just going to
sergeant for making me
different
take backup.
No, that represents the that just represents where the demarcation ends.
He's just trying to be helpful. Yeah, pretty much.
I do have a silenced weapon though,
Well, good, because you're in front of me.
but it's a bow.
So it may not be enough, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hit him in the
Probably
eyeball.
won't.
Hit him in the
Oh,
eyeball.
I mean, I could attempt for a called shot, but that's gonna give him a full round to move.
All right. So at this point, we're gonna see how things work out because it's kind of hard to surprise you guys. So hold on, I didn't tell you to roll initiative yet. Now you can roll initiative.
Oh, now I have to roll again?
Yes, because you did.
That's only for the two
You
guys
got
that are out there,
It's
right?
the same
It's the
score.
same thing.
Do I have to roll too?
No,
No,
just
okay.
those who
Here.
are present.
Just think of it this way, guys.
I get out of the Chimera and then go over to Dan, who still has the cat, and I start playing with its feet.
Made it farther than we've ever made it.
Make it look like it's dancing.
I'm
All
still
right.
in the Chimera, Ginger.
Roy, you're up first.
Okay, first I'm gonna radio back to the sergeant, let him know that we have been noticed. At this time, we only see one tango. However, an alarm may have been sound. We can hear multiple more enemies inside. If you do not hear back from us within 2 minutes, please send backup. And
Now,
at
is that
that
an
point,
open channel or is that a direct channel? The way the
that was over the
beats
micro
work.
bead.
Yeah, we
The
would all,
microbead
So
has
we
multiple,
all would have heard it.
we
yeah.
all hear that. And by that, he just means send backup.
You do have a box operator though, Wolf. Your comrade is specifically a box operator. That's what he does.
Okay.
So if you want, you can have your box operator set up multiple channels with the microbeads.
What does that do?
That would allow
Basically prevents me from hearing stuff you don't want me to hear.
Okay.
Individual
So
orders.
we're gonna do that because I really don't want the rest of my idiot squad to hear this. 'Cause
Hey.
they're gonna want to go kill orcs.
Right, but since in the
Especially if they're
timeline he said
ogre.
this after,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
means we've all heard it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bolting. I'm running.
See, this is the problem. I don't know the lore and I don't know what my characters can do.
It's all right, Wolf.
It's all right. You'll learn.
I'm
You'll
sorry
get
to give you a hard time, but I'm just trying to play my character, man.
No, no, it's fine.
I'll make it easy on you, Wolf. I'm still in there petting the cat.
You probably didn't understand what was told.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I heard
Because you were told that the
Dingo and-
greenies killed the cat, and you didn't hear greenies, so you're good.
Pretty
I heard
much. Actually.
Tingo and Minutes, and I don't know what's happening.
All right. How?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ordering. Before that happens, I'm ordering Mr. Priest to stay, and I will roll a command check to get him to stay.
How many fate points do you have?
How many fate points? I have one.
I have one.
Okay, it's
Not
worth-
enough.
Do
to
I
keep
need a
the Ranger
modifier
Priest
on that?
in
I
mind.
don't think I need a modifier
Not
on
worth
that.
the plus 10.
You don't get a.
You're staying put.
Yeah, Ginger, push the talk, fool. Let us know what you think.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you put me down. I'm sitting on the ground.
You're just like
How did-
stay. Just like oh.
How did you measure that? Oh, the
There's a
The
ruler.
little ruler.
Mr. Ruler.
Okay. I am. It's not gonna be enough.
How far does your bow shoot?
Okay.
Not that far.
Uh,
Okay, so
No,
that's like
I
medium
can.
range
I
for-
can. It's within range of my bow. I'm trying to double check what my comrade can do.
Add a plus 5.
Okay.
He also has a bow.
So I would like to attempt a ranged volley on homeboy here with our bows.
Okay. So you will get a plus 5 to hit from your comrade.
hey.
And
Yes.
you miss.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
That
it-
was yeah. I always get those ones backwards.
par for the course at this
That is
point.
a-
Did you specify you also took a half action aim?
No,
No, he has to
I
give
called a
half
ranged
action to his
volley.
comrade.
Yeah. But he did the volley, so he doesn't get a chance to do a half action thing. He did a half action fire.
The volley's a
and then-
half action.
So just
it's
to
a
be
half action.
clear, you're in front of me, right?
But nobody heard the arrow because it missed.
Yeah. Question: if I full action aim and he moves, do I lose the aim or no?
No. If you move, you lose the aim. The orc moving doesn't make you lose the aim because you're following the target.
Now, okay, so can I aim full round aim and then next time also add a half action volley on top of that, or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, because the half action is your
My comrade thing. Yeah.
comrade's.
Okay, so I'm gonna full round aim.
So basically, you're telling your comrade he basically does the exact same thing you do. You're both
Yeah.
concentrating.
Wait till you see the white of its eyes.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh.
I remember to put that on there. I did, because I'm awesome. There we go. I just needed to pull up the... Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow,
can't-
bro can move far.
Is that a? That's a.
That would have been his
Charge?
charge. He can't
Okay.
actually. He is more interested in running though, so he's just gonna flat out haul butt. That's the thing with orcs; they tend to.
I don't think that Wolf is happy with any of our decisions tonight. I don't think it's specific to any of us.
Roy, you're up.
All right. Well, since he's so close, I will be. We will be pulling out our combat shotguns and attempting to blast this fool. So same thing, ranged volley,
Cool.
and
He is now at point
That's
blank.
point blank. Yeah.
okay. So
That's
that's plus 10.
Plus 30.
Okay.
Point blank is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then again, point blank with an orc is also not necessarily the
Oh, there you
place
go.
you really want to be.
You hit
Is
him
there
for
some
something.
kind of check I can do to ignore my commander's command to stay put?
Yes, a willpower check.
You've been failing those. Are you sure you want to do that?
If you pass a willpower check, you can ignore
Crap.
your
Nope.
commanders.
He's like, maybe I should. No.
And actually, we're gonna get through this round, and then we're gonna take a short break.
Okay.
So what happens if he fails his willpower check?
I just stay here,
He just sits there.
He just sits there.
Okay.
continuing to rev my chainsword and do
Okay.
sword fights with an invisible friend.
So you hit,
Pretty kitty.
and that's appears to be 2 degrees of success, almost 3 degrees of success.
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow him in
So
half.
much loud typing.
Yeah, very very loud type.
Yeah, that's 2 degrees of success. So it's a shotgun though, because it's got these special properties. Does it not?
Let me just double check. Batch gun right somewhere. There it
Because-
is.
Pretty sure it has scatter.
Yeah, I think it has
Only
scatter.
special that I have here is yes, scatter, which I didn't have written
Okay,
down.
scatter. If fired at a foe within point blank range, for every 2 degrees of success the firer scores, indicates another hit.
Ooh.
Ah, you get to roll damage
So
again.
you score 2 hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
You trying to piss me off, Ginger?
Okay, so the orc has that first attack, the orc he doesn't even appear to care. The second one though, the orc is a bit stunned and shocked that one actually appeared to have hurt.
Okay.
How close is the Chimera from where they are?
Not close.
Nah.
enough.
Oh no,
It's
it
like a
doesn't even
mile.
matter. I'm just asking if I can shoot the gun.
Well, I didn't know
Oh, I know.
if I could hear the shotgun or not.
Okay, now is this point blank from my carbine or no? Because it's
No.
like it's just a little out of range, right? For,
'cause
for
point-
blank.
Point
it's
blank
like,
is
point blank
next.
is two hexes, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's
because we decided
Full.
because point blank is usually within 3 meters.
yeah. So we said 2 hexes, I think.
Yeah, so we
within-
said 2 hexes because 2 hexes
However
is 4.
Now, if I click on here, the hit button, can I type in a modifier still straight from the sheet, or do I have to actually hit ballistic skill?
You should be able to.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. We're good. So
Yeah,
I get 20 for the full round aim, and then another 5 for the volley.
correct.
I'm gonna full auto, which will be 2 shots instead of 1.
Okay.
So do I just roll twice?
No, it's by degrees
Is
of
it
success.
degree of success?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you're firing multiple. Yeah. You miss.
I can't hit. I can't.
Eric, you're killing me here.
I'm just.
Dude,
gonna bite
you
my
need to
tongue right
not
now.
be anything that uses a weapon.
No, it doesn't matter what I do tonight. It just
Can
don't.
I get an answer from Otis?
No.
You are getting an answer from Otis.
Oh, okay, cool. Otis!
That's a giant no. Go away.
Pretty kitty. At this point, some of its fur has just kind of fallen off because I've petted it so much.
Probably.
You've wore a spot.
Because the giant ogre doesn't even know his own strength.
There is none.
Huh?
Oh, that's a miss.
Yep, the orc missed horrible.
All right.
All right, and this point, you said you wanted to take a bio, right?
Yeah, and now we're gonna take a break.